Good evening, folks. Surprise, surprise. I got home from Michigan and I'm not dead tired after driving up yesterday, driving back today. So excited to hang out. We're going to hunt a couple boxes. I'm going to do one duck race, hunt a couple boxes, no auction. So I figured it'd be fun to get together. We missed out on last night. Hopefully we can add some silver again, go for 2 weeks in a row. I did get some haircuts, beard trim. Feeling pretty good, so good to see everybody, like I said, and I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. I am excited. We'll do a couple giveaways. We'll do a 50, 75 likes and an EOS 1 and 2 tonight as well. So appreciate you guys popping in on short notice. I decided on the way home, it looked like we were going to get here by 8, so I said, you know what? I owe a couple people a few boxes, and we're going to do that, so I have a box available. I'm going to wait and see if Roy happens to pop in because I owe him a box. If he doesn't, we'll go ahead and offer it up if somebody wants it, or we'll just hunt one, but we'll see if Roy pops in. If he does, hopefully I can stay up for 2 boxes, Shelby. I think I'll be good, though. I slept in this morning, and I'm off work for 2 weeks. I'm going to make a big push to get a bunch of stuff done at the house the next 2 weeks. So be prepared for a few updates every now and then on that as well. So I say I got some coffee right here. I'll have some water coming. Lynn's going to bring me some shortly. So I am ready to roll. So if anybody happens to see Roy pop in, let me know. I will try to be watching as well. And we will try to get him hooked up with the second box. If we get done with the first one and he hasn't popped in, I will offer that box up if there is interest. If not, also cool. So, all right, let's do it. Martin Bowen, you are up, my friend. And guess what? The WB boxes are Loomis again this week. They were all packed. Well, I take that back. Not all. 2 were packed April 2nd. 1 was packed April 1st. So let me know which way you want to go. Usual suspects, CU boxes, MB boxes, and 3 WBs. So your choice. WB3, he says. All right, let's do it. It is a Loomis box. We'll see what happens. So let's get after it. You get a 40 and a 90 to start it out, Martin, as usual. So let me know what you would like to do for the 90. I will give you a 40. And while I'm getting the box, I will check back and see what you want to do on the 90. So here we go. WB3. Oh, it's on the bottom. This is the April 1st box. And it does have a black marker line on it. G.A. Silver Hunter says he always finds silver in boxes with marker on it. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see if that holds true. And a Walker, he says. We can do that. And there it is right there. Good luck, Martin Bowen. Let's get after it and see if we get lucky and find some goodies here. Let me back the camera off. So there it is right there, WB3. And there is the pack date, April 1st, 2025. I picked these up on the 4th. So they had only been packed a couple of days. We'll see what that means, if anything. I'm hoping for an ender for you, Martin. I'd love to see it. Whoop. They look circulated. There's some new ones, but not a ton. At least from looking at the ends, maybe 10. It's been way worse than that. I do not see anything silvery right off, but we'll see how it goes. Good luck to you, Martin. Hopefully there will be some goodies. Oh, if I can get this flap pulled off. Hey, David Carlisle. Welcome to our impromptu Sunday night stream for those that just popped in. Hey, Chew, good evening. All right. Let's see what happens. My wastebasket's overflowing. I had about 30 minutes to get ready once we got everything in the house. So we'll see what happens. All right, Martin, there it is. Let's get after it. Hopefully they're good and circulated, or circulated enough. We'll see how that goes as well. So I am ordering trim board tomorrow morning. I got to make a trip to Menards. I have a long list of things to get done here in the next 3 days. I am a little behind on some house stuff, so I got to get some wiring wrapped up, some HVAC, so we can get some inspections done. And then we are going to get after it over there, hopefully. All right. Hey, Joe Minnick, good evening. Todd, welcome in. John Camper, how are you doing? All right, here we go. Roll number 1. This does have a new coin on each end. Hopefully these are fairly... Ooh, boy, that is not very circulated. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circulated coins. So we'll hunt the first 5 rolls, Martin, as usual. And we will see if you want to switch out. I will give you the option. It is, like I said, looking very, very new in this roll, but that could change. There is a 71D. Hey, Mike Shalais, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, the weather is not helping at all. So I can't get the masons in. I feel like we've been through 40 days and 40 nights of rain here in Ohio. Everything's overflowing, all the rivers, the creeks. So it has been wild. And there is another one. Looks like 6 circulated coins in this roll as well. So this may be a rough box, Martin. We will see how it goes. So anyway, we rolled in the driveway from Detroit at about 8:02. And I told Lynn on the way home, if I'm not dead tired and we get there 8-ish, I'm going to give it a whirl and see if we can make it. So 59 hours without power in Indiana. Man, MLM, I hope they get that straightened out. We luckily didn't get that. Yeah, this one's pretty circulated. This one looks good here. 2 new ones in it. Like I said, we'll give you the choice if we get any more bad ones here, Martin. So it looks like 2024 in this roll. There is a 74D. Flood until April 8th. Yeah, we got everything around here. All the fields have water sitting in them. Creeks, rivers, it's all overflowing. We actually drove out of the rain on the way to Detroit yesterday. In Toledo, the rain finally quit. I got up this morning up there, the sun was out. I'm like, man, this is fantastic. I love it. So hopefully we'll get some of that here. So this roll looks better too, Martin. So I'll let you decide here. Nothing that scares me in the last 2. It was the first 3 rolls looked the worst, but we'll see. 1980. Pretty nice looking 1980. So, the sun that I speak of is not here. So we drove back into rain in Springfield, which was very depressing. Ooh, water. It'll be full enough for tonight. All right, that is 3 circulated rolls in a row. Ooh, I'm going to retire. Let me see that.
Yeah, go to a baby shower. And
yeah,
he can't help but be coin dealing in the corner.
So here it is. I go to the baby shower today. There was only about 10 on the top, Martin. There was about 10 new enders showing on the top. So that didn't look bad, so we'll see. So I'm at the baby shower today. My aunt, Sherry, my uncle Steve that has unfortunately recently passed away, he had some coins put aside in the safe and she brought them down. So I'm sitting on the couch at the baby shower going through coins. And I told her, I said, well, this is what you got.
And
she
lucky
said,
your son is so understanding and
yes,
says the coin game never sleeps.
My son says the coin game never sleeps. So so anyway, I'm going through these on the couch and she's like, well, I said, well, you got like $80 in silver and you got a couple bills that are worth some money, and she's like, what do I do with it? Okay, so I got it, and I said, well, if you want to sell it, I'll just buy it. So I ended up picking them up today. So I got a big bag of Wheaties here, mostly 40s and 50s. There wasn't too much exciting in there. I did pick up a bag full of silver right there, some quarters, dimes, a couple halves, some Canadian. There's some Canadian nickels and whatnot in here. And this is a mix, mostly nickels in this one. Thing I probably was most excited about, because I don't have one in my collection. It's not in great shape. But I did pick up a 1934 series hundo. So I do not currently have one, like I said, in my collection. And it's not terrible. It does have some folds and stuff in it. So it's definitely not a gradable model. But being that I don't have one, I will take it. So that was what we did. I spent an hour at the baby shower today going through a 10 full of coins. So, but anyway, you know, it is what it is. So that was fun. So anyway, here we go. We'll get back in it. So far, Martin, 3 circulated rolls in a row. The first 2 were kind of ugly. If you want to peek at the top again and we can count the uncirculated coin, we can do that before you make your decision. This is 5 rolls right there. So what do you think you would like to do? We had 2 almost fully new rolls of coin and then 3 circulated ones in a row. So your choice, my friend. I don't know how the rest of them will look. My choice. Here, let's take a peek at the top again here real quick. Maybe this will help you make your decision. So we have, if we go through here, circulated. That's uncirculated both ends. Uncirculated one end. Circulated, 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 circulated. Here is another uncirculated 2 ends. That's a circulated one. Circulated there. It looks like the majority are going to be circulated, I believe. I think it's going to be hit and miss, so. But I would imagine, since these were packed very close together, I would not be surprised if all the boxes look the same. But I have seen 2 rolls with new ones on both ends. That's 3 rolls with a new one on both ends. 4, no, 1, that's still only 3 rolls. So most of them are new on one end, circulated on the other. I hate to choose for you because I feel real bad if I hunt this box and there ends up being silver in it. That's why I don't want to make a decision. So the Loomis boxes last week did not go great. Hey, JC Likes Pam. Jolly Roger AR in the house. Good evening. For the most part, most of them are circulated. There is a handful of rolls, maybe 3 with an uncirculated coin on each end. But other than that, they look circulated both ends. So let's hunt it. All right, we'll do it then. If it gets real ugly, I'll make it right with you. But it looks like we, after them first 2, I think we're headed in the right direction. So, hey, American Eagle Hoarder, good evening. All right, let's get after it then. This is going to be roll number 6. And like I said, this is another good circulated roll right here. Slots, oh, we don't do that here, American Eagle Hoarder. No slots on this one. I am a boring, gameless streaming channel. There is several people out there who said they appreciate the silence in the chat sometimes, though. So I'll run with it. I know, no slots. I'm not into the. I'm more into the conversation and friendliness than anything else. So, yeah, that one's got about 7 or 8 new ones in it. So, hopefully we got through the worst of it was them first couple rolls. There's a 72D. Not the no FG. I will open up the leftover boxes as well tonight. We'll see what we got on the top, because I am going to start hunting those tomorrow so I can get them back to the bank on Wednesday. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. I like it the way it is. I don't mind jumping on a stream every now and then and playing the games, but I pay more attention to the coin hunt probably than I do anything else personally, but not that I'm opposed to it. Just not for me. That's all I'm saying. There is another 74D. What's on the finger? It is this here is a blister. I had to cut part of the back deck on the house apart yesterday to get ready for the mason to come in, because part of that had to go. So it was wet and rainy, and I didn't even realize I had it till it popped, and then I knew I had it real quick. But it'll heal up. Yeah, work-related incident. It's part of the deal. So I got a lot of some material order in the morning, like I said. I got to run to Menards and spend some cash. Got to pick up some studs for a few little framing projects that I need to do. And then we will... as weather allows, I am going to start concentrating a little bit more on some of the outside just to get it a little more weather tight. Some more soffit and fascia done. And start getting ready to get some siding on, some windows wrapped, get the belt done. Very scary with that knife. I'm not scared. I haven't got myself with the knife yet, ever. I probably shouldn't have said that, because tonight will probably be the night, but I still haven't yet after 2 years, so I feel like I'm going to be okay. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'll be all right. So it looks like the rolls with 2 new ones on the end have more in it. We only had 3 of those left in the box, so I don't think we'll be in bad shape. And the new coin I am seeing are all 2024s. Did get a haircut, yes. I got a haircut last Tuesday. So, haircut, beard trim, got the works. So, my lady that does my hair will be going on maternity leave next month. So, I'm going to have to switch to her counterpart that's in the salon with her. So, we will see. I feel like there's a lot of babies around. A lot of people having babies. So my daughter-in-law, my daughter, hairdresser. There is quite a few. Living in a fifth wheel has its challenges. I'll bet it does. How are the cabins coming, Martin? Are you getting close? So I ordered 2,194 square foot of hardwood flooring last week on Tuesday. Hey, Visterian. There you go. Brian Jensen, both his daughter-in-laws are expecting. I'm telling you, it's an epidemic around here. There's going to be babies and grandchildren everywhere. It's a thing. It's happening. Like it or not. So I ordered this hardwood flooring. I talked to the guy in sales before I ordered. And I said, hey, is there any way you guys can hang on to this until I get my garage done at the end of the month? And he said, yep, no problem. So I order it. I think it was Tuesday. Sent sales an email real quick. Said, hey, I ordered it via credit card. Please hold until the end of April as discussed. So Wednesday morning, I wake up, I get to work. I got an email from them that it shipped overnight. So I had to scramble to find a storage unit to get 91 bundles of hardwood flooring into. So luckily, I found a place right down the road. So me and my son and possibly Lynn will be unloading that into some storage units on Tuesday. Fun, fun. Received cabinets, countertops Saturday during the storm. Ordered all the new appliances. 2 to 3 weeks moving in. Nice. Oh, nice, American Eagle Hoarder. What did you put in? Did you put in vinyl or laminate or something else of the sort? So I am doing 2,000 square foot of solid white oak hardwood. It is number 2, so it does have some knots and bug holes in it. We like the character of it. So that is what we are putting in. So I'm going to end up finishing it myself because the prices were just way too high. It just was going to push us way out of budget. So, yeah, I will start working on the gauze and all the shipping next Friday. Then also next weekend will be the March end of the month members giveaway. Will be next Saturday night. So next Saturday night should go on as planned. So we will see all you guys then once again. So yep, everything will get shipped probably next Friday. So I got a busy week ahead of me. I was going to try to do some shipping this week, but I would imagine I am probably going to work until probably at least 6 o'clock every night or later. Like I said, I got a ton to get done. I feel very, very behind. I got inspections to do that I'm not ready for, that is holding up insulation and drywall in the new part, so I got to get it done. Vinyl 100% waterproof and scratch resistant carbon oak. You're welcome, Ben. We talked about doing vinyl, but the house originally had oak hardwood in it, so we're going back with the same thing, and it's going to be a very light finish. It will require lots of sanding and a lot of installation, but I think it will be very, very beautiful when it is done. So I am excited about that. Well, finished. If we got finished, Martin, the one that we found that was the most reasonably priced, because, I mean, we are on a little bit of a budget here because it is an insurance thing. It would have been another $2. I think it was another $2.15 a square foot. And I can rent all the sanders and all the stuff I need to finish it by the finish probably for about $1,300 or so. So I think in the end it's just going to be the cheapest for us. It was looking like $6,000 minimum to have somebody finish it. So I did my daughter's. It's not fun, but it is. I wouldn't call it terrible either. That's my opinion, but so we'll see. Hopefully it will go well. That doesn't scare me too much. I was more worried about the time it was going to take than anything else, but and then I intend to start getting some of the exterior trim and stuff done, weather permitting as well. So hopefully I will have some update photos with that. I got to check on ETA for siding tomorrow also. Let's see when we're going to get that. I mean, I need to order it. I just want to see how soon I can get it is what I'm worried about. So we'll see how that goes. All the severe weather slowed down your pantry shelf work he was doing. Got 3 of the shelf top sides done. The bottoms will be easy since they don't have to be perfect. Won't see them. I will check that out, American Eagle Hoarder. You are confused, Silver Addiction. I'm confused as well. Probably that's why I'm here a day late. But it's all right. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. Whoa, lost a coin. So anyway, I'm glad to get in, get a couple boxes hunted tonight. So like I said, we'll have that noise. Which noise? Is my cord making noise? What kind of noise am I making tonight? It seems to be an issue. Hey, Crafty Dragon. Oh, the clicking noise. Is it still doing that? I'm telling you, I don't hear anything. Nope, no fans in here at all. I don't know what it is. I can't hear anything even when I shake the desk. Did it go away? Did that quit? I might have found it. No? My phone's my camera. I can't move it further away. It is where it is, unfortunately. Bath cloths around the boom mic. I moved the mic way away from me, and it has one of those big foam things on there. I don't know, this is a new thing. That was it when you tap the top of the monitor. This? It's gone. Dead cat. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out. Don't move. I'm not moving. Is it still there? I can't hear anything except for the fan on my computer running. That's the only thing I can hear. So this is a new thing the last few weeks. We didn't used to have this. So maybe it'll go away when I get back to the new coin room. Eventually. Whenever that is. Now it's back. Now it stopped again. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I give up. I give up. Something to do with the desk. I'll have to see if I can firm the desk up maybe when we get to the new coin room. It's for whatever reason it's shakier here, but it's on carpet. And it was on hardwood floor in the old room. And I wonder if that's got something to do with it. I feel like on the carpet it shakes a lot more than it used to. So maybe that's part of it. I do need to re-glue my chair. It is coming apart. Maybe that's what it is. So I got to get glued tomorrow and bring that home because the bottom of the chair has come unglued. This was it's a fairly expensive one I bought from Lowe's. I mean, I think it was expensive. In the grand scheme of things, it probably wasn't, but all right. We are trying, Martin. For the most part, these have been pretty circulated. Have a full investigation. We're on our way, he says. I'm telling you, when I'm sitting here, when I sat here like this, when you told me to be quiet, I hear nothing but my computer fan running, and that is it. BMC, he says, 50 likes time, sir. Let me finish this roll, and then I will get the 50 likes going. Maybe we'll have some of that fun noise while we're trying to do it. All right. Now it's going. It's going on. Giveaways. Next. All right, we are going. They updated my screen here again. That's weird. 50 likes is open and ready to roll. I am gonna... Oh, nice, Eric. Glad you got it. YouTube is freezing and stuttering. I'm not seeing any issues on my... Well, I guess I am a little bit. I was, but hopefully it straightens out. I pay big money for internet here, so we can't be having any of that nonsense. All right. All right, it is open. 50 likes is open. If you did not get in, I'm going to hunt this roll and one more, and then we are going to draw a winner. There's a 72D, not the no FG. All right, roll 2. We will draw a winner right after this one. There is a 77D, second one of the night, not the DDO. The Circles of Death, oh no! We cannot be having that. No death circles allowed. Let me see. I'm not showing any issues on my end that I can see. So let's get after it. 50 likes. If you are not in, do it now. 50 likes winner coming up. Here we go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Farm Ace 100. He is going to be the 50 likes winner. Congratulations, Farm Ace. And we have all 10 envelopes available to choose from. So let me know which one you want. Pick numbers 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Congratulations, Farm Ace. All right, Farm Ace 100. Let us know. Envelope 1 through 10. Go ahead and pick one. You won envelope 1 through 10. If you want to pick one, Farm Ace, we'll see what you win. All currently are available. Number 7, he says. Number 7. There it is. Probably not the best one, but there's some silver in it, I think. Let's peek. It is one cute little Merc dime, as Rob says right there. 1936. And I believe it is a Philly. It is. 1936 Philly. Congratulations to you, Farm Ace 100. 75 likes will be next. 75 likes will be next. All right, let me get these things set back aside here. And we will roll on. 21 rolls left still, Martin. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time to find some goodies here, hopefully. Uh-oh, James is behind. Refresh, James, refresh. Uh-oh. YouTube is messing up, says Eric A. I am going to have one duck race between boxes, Sam. It is going to be a $1 race. And it is going to be for 3 barber halves. So if there is interest, I'm just going to do the one tonight. I do have to try to get up early and get some running and stuff down tomorrow, so I do not want to be up too late. So I will have one race. We are about 20 rolls from that race starting. About 20 rolls away. We have not found a thing yet. Not even an NIFC in this box. I don't know what is going on. The new ones have lightened up quite a bit. Mostly onesie twosies, an occasional one with 4 or 5. Ooh, this one's a little worse. Let me get a little shot of coffee here. All right, back at it. 2001, that was almost an NIFC. There's a 72D. That was the worst one as far as new coins we've had since early in the box. So hopefully they do not get any worse. It is good coffee, Martin. My sister-in-law got me a huge 1-pound bag of Kona coffee beans and a Detroit Lions cup. That was pretty cool of her to do that. So I'm going to break that in here coming up probably next week. Big cup too. Big cup. I could fit me 2 12-ouncers probably out of the Keurig in that thing. So that will be very nice. All right. We still have 16 rolls in the box. This one here is probably going to be a lot of new ones. This is one of the rolls that had the double ender. Yeah, and more than normal, but this is what we've been seeing in the double ender new one rolls. If this has 2024s on each end, there has been a lot of new ones. Yes, coffee extra large, you got it. Never heard of Kona coffee, Michael? Is that what you're saying? Kona is one of my favorites. I used to get it when we lived in Michigan at Meijer. They carried a brand of Kona coffee that was fantastic. They no longer have it, so I've been trying some others, and it's close to the one I used to get, but it's not all the way there. It is pretty good. Kona coffee, normally they are Hawaiian grown beans. So this is another double ender roll, and that is exactly what I was expecting to see in it right there. I think this is the last double ender roll of the 3 we had when we checked at roll 5. Oh, what I call the machine? The Keurig? No, I thought everybody had a Keurig nowadays. I always heard it like Keurig. I call it a Keurig. That's my best pronunciation of the German word. Hopefully I got it right. We will see. I think so. Hey, Kayla, there's my daughter. I will have something in the mail for you tomorrow, Kayla, just so I was going to text you in the morning, but since you're here, I got to drop it off at the post office in the morning. So I'm sure you know what it is, but did you survive all the storms down there, Kayla? She's down in Missouri. They've had some wild weather down that way too, I believe. So everything here is flooding like nobody's business. Delayed, that doesn't surprise me. The weather has been terrible everywhere. Bun is a good coffee maker. It's not bad. The Keurig that I currently have does the K-Cups and a full pot. So that is primarily what we use. It makes good coffee. I mean, a drip coffee maker is pretty much a drip coffee maker. Some are a little warmer than the others. At least that's my opinion. There is a 72D, not the no FGs. You don't drink coffee? Come on, Michael, you gotta drink coffee. It's my favorite drink in the world is coffee. I probably should drink more water, but I usually just drink more coffee instead. I do drink a lot of coffee. So I was at the baby shower today and had, believe it or not, 3 cups of coffee. There is a 74D. Yes, you are, Kayla. We've had a lot of tornadoes actually touch down here. They've only been small ones, but a tornado is a tornado in my eyes. I don't like any of them, so. And Jolly Roger's in Arkansas, so it's not too far away. It is a rough spot to live down there for sure when it comes to the weather. Vinny, you don't drink coffee either. We got to talk about this, you guys. Everybody that's not drinking coffee, we got to talk about it. I don't know how you survive with no caffeine. These last couple rolls, Martin, I'm starting to see more and more new ones than we were. And we're doing pretty good there through most of the box. There is a 71D. Nothing but a blizzard this week. Made a shelter on Tuesday for 30 minutes, but only tornado was 40 minutes from us. Well, that was at work, wasn't it? I think you said something about that. Man, no bacon and nothing smoked. Holy smokes, Michael Erickson. Brian Robeson, not a coffee fan either. Oh my, if I didn't have coffee, I don't know what I would do. 2 boxes of hash were skunks again for Visterian this week. Brian Robeson, how did your boxes go this week? You've been getting some silver. Did you hunt them last night like normal? I have to know the results. Visterian streak is still not going good. Michelle Bell, bacon is its own food group. Coffee is an ambrosia of the gods, says Crafty Dragon. Now you're talking, Crafty Dragon. That's kind of what I'm thinking. No silver? Oh! I can tell you this, it'll be a little while before you guys see the video because I am piled on $50 videos. But the leftover boxes from last week that didn't get picked, they were pretty good. I was pretty happy about it, so look forward to that. And actually, the really good one was one that I picked up at the PB Bank last Tuesday. So, technically speaking, nobody even had a chance at that one. There you go, JC. You're talking my language right there. I mostly drink medium roast. I do have some dark roast that I like, but I'm usually a medium roast guy for the most part. Dark roast sometimes is not my thing. There's some of them that are just a little too bitter, but I do like some of them. 7 brew is your weakness. Can't do black coffee. You tried, but it's a no-go. And I don't want hair on your chest. Well, everybody has their problems, Kayla. Gotta have the coffee black. I'm telling you, that is the only way. I give guys grief at work about drinking coffee with creamer in it all the time. Yeah, I love my coffee, and it does have to be black, no creamer. That is what I told you growing up. Burnt toast and coffee will put hair on your chest. I did tell you that. It's a true story. So my 2 boys both like coffee. I think both of them drink it black too, by the way. So James drinks a lot of coffee, mostly black. I don't know if Cody uses cream or not. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Drink coffee to cancel out the side effects of your blood pressure meds. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad, Mark Spofford. I really have to think about that. That may not be a bad. That may be a bad thing. Only bad coffee needs cream and sugar. Quality coffee should always be black. Amen, Silver Dixon. I am with you. I am with you. All right, Martin, we're down to a couple rolls, my friend. And it is not going quite the way I had hoped. Oh, nice, James Eller. Do you not normally watch on your TV? Is this a new thing, or... I know there's so many ways to do it now. You can do it on your phone, your tablet, your TV. You can YouTube on anything, just about. So I've watched a few Walker streams on my TV. I like it now because you can comment from your phone while you're watching on TV, which I kind of like. I think that's pretty neat. Used to be when you watched on TV, you couldn't say anything. Hey, JP27, how you doing? Well, here is the last roll, so let's hope for some magic. You can drink black coffee cold sometimes. I have done that in the past, Silver Addiction, but I do not enjoy cold coffee that much. I don't know why that is, but I do not. All right, last roll. I made a mess. It does not look like we're going to have any goodies. Oh, Coining Around. That's right. Coining Around is on Sunday night. I forgot. I forgot about that. How is he doing over there, Mr. Coining Around? I haven't been on there. I haven't been on one of their streams in a long time, but they're usually too late for me. The big problem. I'm usually not up that late to watch the duck races and whatnot. All right, Martin. It was an ugly one. Not a single find. We haven't had a full-on skunker in a while. You do get a Skunk 90, though, if you're interested in that. I am sure that you will be. Skunk 90. Let me know what you would like, and we'll get you fixed up. I keep hoping for him to come through, Mark, but I don't have that great of luck with him. Not like you do. Still love my Lumisoxes. Just not this one, he says. I don't blame you. Walker? Yes, sir. There she is right there. It looks like a 1941 model for you. Walker it is. Oh, he quit doing the races? I didn't know that. Apparently it has been a while since I've been there. All right, there it is right there. Box number 1 for Martin Bowen. Thank you, Martin. I am sorry it was not better. Hopefully, the next one will be. We'll see. All right, we are not quite to 75 likes yet. Got a box with over 200. Whoa, that's a lot, Busby. We've had a few like that this year, for sure. Alrighty, let's see. Next up, we are going to do the one and only duck race for the night right here. It is going to be a $1 race. We usually do this first. It's $1 a spot, unlimited spots, $1 donation per spot. And right there, we got 3 barbers. We have a 1907 Philly. We have a 1906 Denver. And we have a 1901 Philly. 3 barber halves. $1 donation per spot, unlimited spots. If there is interest, let me know. I got to grab some paper and we will get some names down. Unlimited spots, $1 per spots, if there is interest. All right, we have Eric A. 5 spots. Brian Jensen. 5 spots. Leighton Holman will be 3 spots. Busby for 5. Michael Spicer for 5. Show Me Stacker for 1. All right, anybody else want to get in? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in currently for a total of 24 spots. JC for 3, thank you, sir. J Dud will do 5. Nothing wrong with a nap, BH. I'm all about taking a nap every now and then. Hey, Vincent Caparina, good evening. All right, last call for spots. You got about 10 seconds. $1 per spot if there is interest. Last call. Last call on spots. 3 barber halves. $1 donation per spot. Last call. 3, 2, and 1. There it is. It's a fun one, Show Me. It's cheap to get in, which is good. And I usually try to do a pretty decent prize for these. So Busby says 5 for Gary Sinise. Thank you, Busby. Remember, everybody that is here, the Gary Sinise Foundation auction will be coming up Memorial Day weekend on Saturday. I will start a little earlier. All profits and proceeds from that night from the auction will be going to the Gary Sinise Foundation. So that has got bigger and bigger every year. I am hoping to top it again this year. We need to eclipse the $1,400 mark this year to continue to get bigger and bigger every year. So they have built several houses for injured vets in my area lately, which is pretty cool. Within like a half hour of me. So I have been very, very happy to continue to donate. He does some great work. So keep that in mind. It will be coming up. I got a few people sending me some things for that. So thank you to those who are. You know who you are, sending some goodies. So thank you very much. All right, let me go ahead, get this set up, get some names in, and we are going to get rolling on to the duck race. Good luck, everybody. All right, backspace. Eric A. Just about done. All right. Just about there. All right, we are ready to roll. Good luck, racers. I believe we're going no shuffles, said the VIN master. No shuffles. And Vinny, yep, he said run it. All right, here we go. Good luck to the racers. 3 Barber halves on the line for first place. Here we go. 2:22 on the clock and set. We're doing no shuffles, super full screen. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. And they're off. Gary Sinise came away with the win a couple weeks ago. Or actually, it was the treasure chest. My mistake. Treasure chest it was. So you never know. We have Eric A., Leighton Hallman, Show Me Stacker, all up front, along with JC and Gary Sinise. We are flying along here. JC hanging on to the lead. Now Busby moving up, as well as Eric A. looking to take over, and Busby will get it done. To the lead for Busby. Here comes Eric A. moving up. He can't hang on. Busby will continue to lead. And 1 minute 30 seconds to go. Busby still up front. Eric A. J-Dud just about tied for second. Here comes Michael Spicer. Part due. 2 of them coming up there. One can't hang on, but the other Michael Spicer duck hangs in, but he cannot take the lead. Eric A. out front now. Eric A. in the lead. J-Dud second. Brian Jensen third. And 1 minute to go now. 1 minute. Eric A. still hanging on. Here comes Leighton Hallman moving up. As well as J-Dud. Leighton to the lead. Can he hang on? And he will not. It looks like it is J-Dud just edging him out. J-Dud up front. Here comes Michael Spicer and JC. It will be Michael Spicer to the lead, and 30 seconds to go. Michael Spicer out front. Eric A. second. Michael Spicer still in the lead. He fades Eric A. to the front, followed by J-Dud. 15 seconds to go. Eric A. to the front. J-Dud in second. It is close. Oh, man, I think somebody's coming from the back. Look at him go. Here comes Leighton Hallman. And Leighton is going to get it done. He is the winner. Let's see who is second to last for the silver dime. It is going to be Brian Jensen with the silver dime. Leighton Hallman with the win. Thank you guys very much for donating. I appreciate it. Leighton Hallman with the big win. 3 Barber halves, Leighton. Very nice. And Brian Jensen with the silver dime for second to last. All right, very nice. Thank you guys again for supporting the channel through the races. I appreciate it. It helps out with many, many things. So much appreciated. There they are right there, Leighton. Them will be headed your way. Thank you very much. Let me get a silver dime here for Brian Jensen. And he says, put that dime in the treasure chest. We're going to do it. We will do it. Let me get the dime in here. I'm going to grab the treasure chest. Oh! And there is the chest. I'm telling you, the goodies for August are continuing to pile up. There is a ton of stuff in there. And we're going to add yet another piece of silver in there. It's only a dime, but it all counts. So thank you very much, Brian Jensen. Another silver dime into the treasure chest. Leighton Holman says it's been a long time since he won a race. Well, congratulations, Leighton. Today is the day. You are a winner. Congrats. All right, there we go. Thank you guys very much. All right, if there is interest, box 2 is available. If not, we will just go ahead and hunt one. So if anybody is interested, let me know. Like I said, it was pretty last minute. I have not seen Roy pop in. I was going to offer this one up to him. I owe him a box, but I have not seen him yet. I texted him, and he did not respond either, so... Busby says, if you guys want, if there's interest in racing for the box, we can do that. You guys let me know if you want to do that. If there's interest, we can race for it. Let me know what you're interested in. We certainly can race for it. I can tell Busby's in. He's like, I'll do it. If there's anybody else interested, we can race for the box. We'll start out at 5 per spot for 12 spots. If we get more than 12 people, I will try to knock it down a little bit. So let me know if people are interested in that. We'll do it at $5 a spot for box 2. $5 donation will get you in the race for a chance at the box. So let's see if we got enough people to do it. So we have Busby is in. All right, so we have Busby for a spot. Oh, Michael Spicer says he's going to take it. Michael Spicer is taking the box, so hold on. We may not be racing here. Michael Spicer says he will take the box. Michael jumped in and said, pick me. I'm your winner. All right. We are now sold out. Michael Spicer has taken the box. So we'll try to, maybe next week, I will plan on doing one of these as a race. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Jeff Scotton, good evening. Pick one with silver, he says. Yes, please pick one with silver. All right, Michael Spicer, so you're on the hook then. You got to save us here. Unfortunately, WB3 was a full-on skunker. We tried to get something for Martin, but we couldn't make it happen. So we have the CU boxes, the MB boxes, and 2 more Loomis boxes down here. No problem, Martin. Take care, brother. I wish we could have found you some goodies, but it was not to be. So have a good day. And like I said, I'll give you guys a couple updates through the week. I got lots of stuff to get done, so I'm sure I will talk to you later. Michael Spicer is going CU2. CU2. We ended up having a taker on the box, JP27. So Michael Spicer jumped on it, so he is going to get it. CU2. I'll see if I can save a box next week. We'll race for one. You are welcome, Jeff Scott. I'm glad it arrived safely. I will be mailing last month's stuff out as well as any auction stuff I have here. Probably Friday. So if there's anything that you want me to hold, let me know. A few people have asked me to hold and send once a month, but I am planning on sending everything. So, all right, Michael Spicer, 40 and a 90, my friend. What would you like for your 90? Here is your 40%er. And Walker, he was already on it. I just wasn't paying attention. There is the Walker right there. See you too, he says. Good night, Valerie. Take care. Take care of that husband of yours. Don't overwork him. All right, box number 2 will be for Michael Spicer. There it is right there. See you too. Let's see what we got. We're going to open up the other 5 and take a peek at the tops when we get done. And then I do have 2 PB boxes to pick up as well. So here we are. We're back in the double stacks. This is where I'm the most comfortable. CU2 it is right there. Let's see what we got. And this will be the last box for the night. We will have a couple of giveaways after this is over. All right, she is good and circulated. I do not see any new ones. I also do not see any silver enders. Well, let's get after it, see what we got. Good luck to you, Michael Spicer. All right, Shellbell, good night. Take care. Thanks for stopping in for a while. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into box 2. About 45 minutes from now, we'll have a couple giveaways and we'll be done. Maybe a little quicker, depending on how this box goes. We'll see. All right, here we go. Roll 1, box 2 for the night, right here. Not if I see you first, says JP27. I like the way the rolls look. We'll see what we got. There's a nice looking 1985. And we do have one 2022 in here, so this hasn't been sitting around that long. All right, roll number 2. Roll 2. We need some goodies. We need some NIFCs. We need a proof. Let's just fill the board right here with this one and get it over with. Keep the streak going. Fill the board. I like the way it sounds. There is a 77D. I have not been seeing many 77Ds lately. Yeah, there's a few new ones in here, but not many. And it looks like so far all 2022s. Well, that one too. It's a good circulated box. 72D. Just need to find some goodies in here. A couple 2, 3, 40s would be fantastic. Get us started here on something. So I will have another video out. I'll have another members only out tomorrow night, and then it will go live for everybody on Tuesday. I don't know which one that will be yet. It might be another $50 hunt. I got a few to get edited. So we'll see. Thank you, Michael Spicer. Appreciate it. All right, come on. This is roll number 5 here. We need some goodies. That could be an NIFC, maybe. 1995. There is a 72D. 71D. There's a few nice 1989s in here too, which to me is an odd date to be finding in that nice a condition, but who knows? All right, come on. $1972D. Yeah, I had a little bit of that on my end, Michael Erickson. I think YouTube is having some issues. I can't get much faster internet than what I have. All right, let's see here. All right. Everything looking all right now. I did get a warning on my end, but hopefully that will straighten out here. It looks like things are starting to clear up. Yep, that went away. We're in good shape, at least on my end now. Hopefully it will stay that way. Come on, silver. Come on, anything right now. There is a 74D. Good evening, Fleabag. Good to see you. There's a 72D. Not Zeno FG. All right, come on, Mr. Box. The alien, it could be the aliens. I shut some tabs down on my computer, wondering if that was part of it, and it did clear up after that, but I do need to open my computer up. I noticed before we left and vacuum it out a little bit, some of the fans are getting a little clogged. So I probably need to get that done this week. She might be getting a little hot in there. All right, here we go. 72D, come on, silver. Could you please come out and play? We've had a silverless night. Matter of fact, the first box was a full-on skunker for those that weren't here. Those are rough. All right, we are 11 rolls in right now. Not seeing anything exciting on the bottom yet, but there's times. Might be the tariffs. YouTube is losing money. One never knows. There's a pretty nice 1972. Too bad it's got the ring of death on it now. There is a 72. Yeah, mine's been, well, we got this carpet and stuff in here, and it seems to be collecting dust at a much worse rate than it used to. So I got to get it opened up and get it cleaned out some. That will help a bunch. All right, come on. Roll number 12 here. Seeing like one new coin a roll, basically. So it has been very good in that particular part of it. There is a 77D. Cat hair and dust. Yeah, I don't know what I got going on in here. I just think I get a lot of it coming from the carpet. We don't have pets, so I can't blame it on that. All right. Here we go. Roll 13. We're getting through them pretty quick. Not finding much to speak of. We are going to open the rest of these up and peek at the tops when we get done. I have 5 boxes here and 2 more to pick up Tuesday. So I will film a 7-box hunt out of these the way it's going. I hope there's something to put in the video. We will see. I do not have one set yet, Michael Erickson. I'm hoping by the end of July. I have a lot of work to do. And thank you for being a member for 26 months, by the way. So I'll give you guys some updates. I have some electric to finish, and I have some HVAC to get done. It is holding everything else up. That's why I took a couple weeks off from work. I got to get ahead. Get some of this stuff done. Get caught up. I intend to, like I said, order exterior trim board tomorrow also. So I should hopefully be working on some of that. If we get some days when it don't rain. It's supposed to rain. Futures are already down another 4%. I am not looking forward to the rain. We're talking rain for another 4 days this week, I think they have right now. I mean, we are bursting at the seams here, so I don't know what we're going to do if we get that. I can't get much done outside if it's raining. And I really, to be honest with you, I have only so much I can do on the inside. If it continues to rain, I'm going to have to order another dumpster so I have somewhere to put the stuff that I have to tear out. So we'll see. But I'll probably try to do another update maybe on Tuesday. There is a few changes in there since I did the last one, so there'll be a few new things for everybody to check out. May not go outside at all if the weather is bad. Might just be an inside update, but we'll see. There is a 71D. It seems like it, Michael Erickson. I'm telling you, it has been bad here. I think the Ohio River is supposed to hit flood stage here soon. So it just keeps getting worse and worse. It wasn't raining. We were probably 25, 30 miles from home and the rain started again. So, yeah, save some rain for July. I am with you. We need to spread it out a little bit more than it is. And we had some epic hail here. Apparently on Saturday, early in the morning, like 2 a.m. My son-in-law was on his way home from work, and they got to turn an insurance claim into his truck. It is destroyed. I mean, I am talking, you run your hand over the hood. It is unbelievable the amount of dents. He was on his way home from work in a hailstorm. Well, it broke out while he was driving. There was nowhere to hide. Busby says they have flooding. Yep, Ohio River is at 60 feet. I knew it was way up there. Yeah, the hail was nuts. I'm talking shovels of it. People were shoveling their yard. There was so much hail. But it was, yeah, it was bad. So we'll see. Hopefully it lets up. The guy that's going to do my foundation for the garage gets so wet he can't even start. Next week, right now, it looks like we have 4 dry days in a row. Not next week, but the week after. I hope, because otherwise I am never going to get this thing started. I can tell you that. It just seems like every day it's more and more rain. Yeah, this stuff was like between golf ball and tennis ball size. It was crazy. I've never seen a car hail damaged like that before, but it's a white truck, so you couldn't even see it. But once you went up to the roof in the hood and ran your hand over it, it was like unbelievable how rough it was. A couple spots where the paint was even cracked from the dent. So it was pretty wild. I have not seen much like that before. I mean, we would periodically get some bad weather when I lived on the east side of Ohio, and then definitely when I got in Michigan, but not like it is down here. And this is nothing compared to down Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Tennessee. I mean, you guys have been getting hammered down there. Come on, Mr. Silver. Man, there's not been, there's a 72D, not even been much to scope. I told him, I said, there's like the roof on it, there's no fixing that. I don't know how they would even begin to fix that, it's so bad. I mean, you can put a new hood on it and a few other things, but my guess is they're probably going to total it out. They'll probably just have to buy it back, pay off the loan, and you know, they'll probably come out all right on it, hopefully. But yeah, it's bad. For the accident with your home, said you guys were planning on moving in a few years. No, probably not. We're going to continue to look for property. I would guess we'll be there at least a couple years, maybe a little bit longer, because originally we weren't planning on doing as much work. But I talked to the realtor that we bought it from, and I said, hey, with the market the way it is, there's a very large factory about 15 miles from us that's coming into town. I think we'll also drive housing prices up some. So I think, regardless, we're probably moving. We're just looking for the right piece of property. But he told me I'll do very, very well on the house if we go ahead and remodel all that stuff. He said you'll get every penny back and then some. So that was the reason we decided to do so much. Initially, we were just going to do the front and be done with it. But I just think this is probably the best option for us in the end. It's going to be a lot of work now, and it's going to be a little painful at times, but in the end, I think this will be the best move for us as far as getting the most out of the house. So we'll see. We'll know a little bit closer here, probably in the next probably 3-4 months. I mean, we have quite a bit of money left right now, but we got a lot to do. So probably in about 3 months, we'll have a really good idea where we're at. So we'll see. I'll kind of keep you guys updated. All right, this is roll 27. Roll 27. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, there's a plan, but it's kind of a loosely planned plan right now. So one never knows. All right. So yeah, we're hoping, I mean, I'm sure we're going to like it a lot more than we did. But that was probably a really long-winded explanation to your question, but there was a lot of thinking that kind of was involved in what we decided to do, so. So we'll see. In the end, the barn dominium is still, you know, get 2, 3, 4 acres, depending on what is available that we can afford, and then do a barn dominium. That is still kind of the end goal right now. So we'd like to have a minimum of 2 acres if we do that. If we could get 4, that would be better. But there hasn't been a lot available in our area. We really don't want to relocate from where we're at. I want to kind of stay in the same general vicinity because our daughter's there and the grandkids, that's the only grandkids we have close. So we'll see. Well, that's the one thing, is the county that we're in, not well, yeah, tax sales, I guess, yes, watch for those, but the county that we're in is one of the higher property tax rates in our area. I pay a ton of money in property taxes. So if we could move to the next county over, that would be significantly less.
It's hot in here and probably weird, but
It's hot and probably
well,
weird.
I was gonna say it's stinky, but I can't smell, so I don't know. But I have this feeling it probably is like that weird
It
humidity.
is warm in here, yes.
Weird humidity, you know what I mean? That document, I did more work on it.
Okay.
And everything that's highlighted, we need to go over and correct still.
Okay.
And I shared it with you previously, so you should be able to see.
Should still see the updated one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Okay. I will look at it tonight, and then I will let you know in the morning.
What time do you plan on getting up?
Probably 7-ish.
Okay.
Something like that.
And hi to everybody.
Lynn says hi. She is headed to bed. She unfortunately does have to work tomorrow. Not right away in the morning. She's taking part of the morning off, but she does have to work, so my first trip in the morning will be to Menards directly. Pick up some goodies. Man, we still have nothing. No NIFCs. Nada. Hopefully things pick up here. We have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 rolls left in the box. And all the new coins in here have been 2022s. Hey, we got a NIFC 2011. Maybe this box is finally going to pick up steam. It's something at this point. It is better than nothing. All right, here we go. So I will probably get done with the stream. I'm going to take in a quick episode of 1 year for Eric. Hey, it has been a year, Eric. YouTube does not lie on the membership info. So So I am going to watch one episode of Law and Order when we get done and kind of relax a few minutes, and then I am off to bed. And that will do it for me. We do have a couple EOSs still, so don't miss out that. And we're almost to 75 likes. We could get there. We could almost get there. Matter of fact, I think we will get there probably. And like I said, a couple EOSs. You guys will never believe what I picked up at the coin shop on Friday. Another $15 face of barber quarters they had set back for me. He did tell me, he said, I left a couple good ones in there for you. So, see what you find. So I'll have to go over them well. He said there was a couple in there that were worth about 40 bucks a piece. Better dates. So I am excited to see what is in the bag. I didn't check any of the dates or anything out. So, love them guys over there. They're always looking out for me. All right, 16 rolls left, Michael Spicer. We got an NIFC for whatever that's worth. All right, 74D. There's a pretty nice 71D. I'll show you this thing real quick I picked up too. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this. Or put it in the auction. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think. So I picked up a nice Kennedy half-dollar album. And it has all the 64s, including the proof. The 65 with the SMS, 66 with the SMS, 67 with the SMS, then we have the 68 and 68 proof, 69 proof, the 70D, the 70S proof, and then we have all the clad P's and D's as well as the proofs in here. Also have the 40% silver proof bicentennial and the regular one. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm trying to decide. I may offer it up. I may keep it. I'm not sure. But it's a possibility that it could end up in the auction. I don't know. We will see. But he made me a pretty good deal on it. So we'll see how it goes. He gets those every now and then. I was lucky enough to get this one before he sold it, so we will see. Vinny says, auction it off. All right, I'll think about it. It could be in the auction next week. It may be a couple weeks. I may have to think it over. I don't currently have all those in an album right now, but we'll see. All right, we are running out of rolls, Michael Spicer. We have 14 left in the box. It has been a slow one. Prediction, Busby will not drink chocolate milk tonight. Probably accurate. I'm not a big chocolate milk fan myself, but there is a 71D. All right, here we go. There's a 71S. Come on, silver. We're running out of time. We need to get some silver on the board tonight, and we are having the struggles. We are struggle bussing on the silver. Yeah, I do like the Dansko albums, JP27, so I have several of those I'm working on for my Benjis and that stuff. Only because he don't have chocolate, he says. He does drink it. Well, there you go. It could be a possibility, Ben, but you caught him on a day with no chocolate for the chocolate milk. I might have me a glass of chocolate milk and a couple of the cookies my daughter-in-law's mom sent home with us for a little snackety snack when we get done. So me and Lynn stopped about 5:15 in Findlay, Ohio, and had dinner at the Crackle Barrel. Pretty good. Had some breakfast. Enjoyed it. Can't hardly go wrong with Cracker Barrel, I'm telling you. I know there's a few people that don't like it, but in your opinion, Kroger chocolate milk is the best. I don't know that I've had chocolate milk from Kroger, but I don't drink much chocolate milk either. I used to a lot more when I was younger, but now I prefer to have a cup of coffee over chocolate milk, so that's where I'm at in my life right now. Mysterian. I'm into the coffee for sure. All right, 10 rolls left, Michael Spicer. This has been another rough box. At least it's not a full skunker. At least it's not a full skunker. How did, can anybody tell me how Pa and Walker did on Saturday? Did they have any luck with any Shine Y on either of their streams? I popped into Walker's for a few minutes at the auction, but never even thought to look at his little ticker across the bottom. I popped in for a few minutes while Lynn was getting ready right before we left. 72. If we had more time, we probably would have, Michael Spicer, but we were kind of in a hurry to get back home. Like I said, Lynn had to work tomorrow, so she didn't want to be on the road too late. But normally we do wander. Oh, you get some of your coins in Findlay, JP? Yeah, we drive through there every time on the way back, but yeah, we've been to the Cracker Barrel there a couple times, and we have been to, that's another place we stop for Chipotle every now and then on the way back. 72D. Nothing for Walker, but Pa did well. That's good. I did okay last week. I'm hoping the PB boxes were pretty hot last week compared to how they have been. So I am hoping that those give up some goodies again this week. So we will see. But I'll probably do another $50 video on Monday. I have a nickel video to finish editing. Also, let me know what you guys want to do. Let me break it out and show you real quick. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this. I had one of these before. I'm considering doing a live stream with it. So I traded Roy for it. The last one I ended up auctioning off. Let me grab it real quick and see what you guys think. So I traded Roy for this. And I was undecided initially what I was going to do with it, but I'm thinking about live streaming it. So Roy puts these boxes together. Every roll has a wheat penny ender. There's 50 rolls. There's a wheat penny on every one. And I'm thinking about live streaming it, but I don't know what you guys think. Would that be an interesting live stream to watch? So it is 50 rolls. Like I said, every one has a wheat cent ender, if not one on both ends. So I'm pondering a stream with it, but I don't know what you guys think. I was going to ask your opinion. So if you guys, I sold the one last time, and I asked the guy if I could hunt it. and send him the finds, and he's like, no, he said that's half the fun, so he wanted it. So anyway, I may do that. I may live stream this one. So it's a box of 50 wheat cent enders. So apparently Roy saves all these, sets them aside, and fills ender boxes. So I traded for it. Thought it would be fun. So we'll see. I think I'll probably end up live streaming it. I was going to put it in the auction again, but being that I traded for it, I may just go ahead and hunt it in the live stream, which is I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do. Had a score at your LCS last week, picked up the 225th anniversary Liberty Silver Medal for half of eBay. That's pretty cool. eBay stuff can be really good or really bad. I was actually bidding on some. I used to do a lot of eBay wheat cent roll hunts back when I first started my channel. And I have been watching some on eBay and bid on some a few weeks ago. And they ended up going for a ridiculous amount of money. And I'm like, I am just not. I was getting them before for like, you know, $8 a roll, $6 a roll, $7 a roll. And a couple of the ones I was watching, they went for like $30-some a roll. And I'm like, I am just not paying that for a roll of wheat cents. Half of a small town called Grover Hill was related to you. And Vinny says, is that good or bad? Have you bought any rolls from them, Visterian? Of wheat cents? I'm just curious what their rolls look like. Do they give you some decent stuff in them? I know some of the shops will sell them and they'll throw in a couple semi-key dates. Always see it on their sheet. I'll tell you what, Visterian, when you go there next time, if you don't mind, at $5 a roll, pick up 3 of them for me and let me know. I will either trade you something or get you cash somehow or whatever. I may do those in a hunt just to see what they look like, if you don't mind. Yeah, a lot of them have. I mean, the one roll I bought a few years ago for, I think it was like $9. One of the hunts I did, and ended up having like 12 Indian heads in it. And I think a 1909, which wasn't bad. I mean, I was happy with it, but that was early on, and I was filling albums and stuff, so it was pretty good. But I like hunting those for fun. I know some of them are pretty overpriced. I also thought about getting a few rolls from Daniel from Coin Help You. He does some pretty decent wheat penny rolls, I have heard. So I may pick up a couple of those for fun. Yeah, let me know if it's staying. I'll just do it for, it'll be a fun video just to kind of see what's in them. I'll do like a 3-roll hunt or something. Maybe neat. 74 likes. All right, we got 2 rolls left. And it looks like we will be doing a 75 likes giveaway as well as EOS 1 and 2. Hey, there's another Nifsy. Cousin's family owned a bank and a gas station there, and another cousin owns a pizza place. That's pretty cool. There it is. 75 now, says Namaste. There is the last roll right there. Couple of lackluster boxes tonight. Couple NIFCs, and that's it. Yeah, I would say he is very patient, but I think it'll be a fun hunt. That's why I decided I thought maybe I would live stream it. I figured you guys would probably enjoy that. I didn't look all the way to the bottom. I looked at the top when I just pulled a few out. And there's a couple slick ones in there, so hopefully there's a few oldies in the box. We'll see. Oh, I know, JP. I wanted to get right into them when I got home, but I had other things that I needed to accomplish. So there is a 71D. All right, 2 Nifsies, and that is it. Michael Spicer, that was a rough one. I will go ahead because I feel really, really bad about both the boxes tonight and do a dime for the 2 NIFCs if you would like one. I'm sure you would. Oh, nice, Fisterian. All right, that was a rough one. All right, I owe you a silver dime if you would like it, and let me know what you would like for your skunk 90, Michael Spicer. Woo, that was ugly. That was nothing like the boxes I hunted last week. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're going to want a walker, but we'll see. Usually you do. All right, there is a walker and a dime. If I'm wrong, Michael Spicer, let me know, and I will swap it out. All right, let's go ahead and check out the 5 leftover boxes. Walker and a dime. I got it right. So here is the other CU box. We'll start with that one. It's the one we just hunted. Let's see if we have any enders or whatnot in this one. So these are 5 of the 7 I will hunt this week. You're welcome, Michael Spicer. Thank you for donating. I appreciate it. Yeah, it certainly did, JP. It hit all the goodies. So here is the sister box. And this one has a lot of new coin in it. This is from the same pickup. Looks like 2024s. So this box looks much different than the sister box. And that's the way they've been lately. It don't look like... Normally when you open one from a bank, back in the day, it seemed like the other one was very similar. Not nowadays, it don't seem like. You just don't know what you're going to get. So I don't see anything exciting in that one. Oh, we've been all over that in this Namaste. We can't figure out what it is. I think your regional Garda office hid all the goodies. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. All right. So here is MB1. Yeah, we had a whole discussion on it earlier. I can't figure out for sure what it is. The one big difference in here, Namaste, is my desk is on pad and carpet instead of hardwood floor. And the whole thing does a lot more shaking. And I think that's got something to do with it, but I can't be 100% sure. All right, MB1, here we go. We are circulated. This looks a lot like that box that I just hunted. I don't see any new ones. No silver enders. At least on the top. Yeah, I don't see anything exciting, so. All right. So far, nada. Let's check the other sister box to this, MB2. And then I got a couple more Loomis boxes that were packed on a different day than the last one, so I don't know if that's good or bad. We will figure that out. So there is MB2. Let's see if this looks like the sister box or not. It does actually. Let's see, a 2022. That's a 2008. So I don't see anything too exciting. We got 2 more Loomis boxes to crack open, and then we're going to get into giveaways, so hang tight. Alright, let's see if these Loomis boxes are any better. Maybe Martin picked the wrong one. So here's WB1. WB3 was rough. Oh. Yeah, not as many new ones as that last box. Definitely a little different. And these ones are 2023s and 24s. The last one was all 24s. Also, do not see any enders. All right, one more to check. I'm picking up more boxes. I got 9 more boxes to pick up next week, so I won't save one. I'm not going to stream again probably till next Saturday, so I'll have a fresh round of boxes for the race. So far these haven't been that great. I'd just assume get them out of the way and get some fresh ones. But we'll see. You never know. Oh. And this one also is 2023, so it is much different than that other box again. So we'll see. They don't look exciting. They don't look terrible. But they don't look exciting either, so. No, I appreciate you reminding me though, so we'll have 7 fresh boxes next week. One of these weeks I may keep the PB boxes just to get them in circulation. Done 4 boxes of quarters today. Great finds. 5 is in progress. Nice. I just did a video that was a pretty good quarter hunt. All right, let's do it. 75 likes, then the EOS 1 and EOS 2. It is time. Give me a second to get these set up. And we're going to get rolling along with some giveaways for tonight. All right, here we go. It is going to be a keyword giveaway. And it is going to be 75 likes. So go ahead and jump on in on that if you would like. 75 likes is ready to roll. Jump on in if you are interested in a freebie, possibly. There's 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So there is the available envelopes we still have left. Alrighty. 75 likes. Currently have 30 entries. 30 entries in the 75 likes. Only 47 watching. The odds are going to be in your favor. We're at about half of what we normally have here for giveaways, so. All right, 46 watching, 33 entered. You got about another 5 seconds to get in if you would like. About 5 seconds to get in. Now 34 entered. All right, here we go, everybody. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. JP27 Houday. He is the winner. Congratulations, JP27. 75 likes winner. All right, JP, everything is available except for envelope number 7. Envelope number 7 let me know which one you would like to go with. Number 4, he says. All right, there is number 4 right there. What do we got? Number 4 is, oh, there we go, 50 centavos from the Philippines. It is the 1944 model. There she is. About $8 melt right there. So some silver for JP27. Congratulations, sir. Next up is going to be EOS 1, and it is open and ready to roll. If you are interested, EOS number 1 for JP27. First winner. Now let's see who wins EOS 1. JP27 got the first one for the 75 likes. Let's find an EOS 1 winner. We currently have 25 entered, now 28, now 30. $33. And we currently still have, well, we have 38 watching. The odds are good. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's draw a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brown Sugar 69. Congratulations, Brown Sugar, EOS 1 winner. Very nice. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 left. Brown Sugar, so let me know which one you would like. Hey, Ron Pierce, good evening. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 are available. So let me know which one you would like to go with. Number 8, she says. All right, there is number 8. What do we have in here? And we have a beautiful 1969 40%er for you right there, Brown Sugar. Congratulations. Very nice. All right, next up, EOS 2. Open and ready to roll. Jump on in if you would like. EOS number 2. EOS number 2. Open and ready to roll. Good luck on this one, everybody. Good luck. EOS number 2. Currently have 24 entries. Now 25, 28. Now 31. We're slowly climbing up. 33, 34. All right. 50 people currently watching, 38 entries. Have a few more seconds. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jeff Provost. He is going to be the EOS 2 winner. Congratulations, Jeff, on the win. All right, Jeff, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Hey, Robert Ortega, good evening, brother. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, or 10. He says number 9. It is. There it is. Number 9. What will it be? Oh, good pick, Jeff. We have us a couple of silver quattros right there. We have a 1964 Philly And we have a 1946 Philly. Couple of silver quarters for you. Very, very nice, Jeff Provost. And once again, for the 4th week, you guys have missed this. I keep trying. Nobody seems to want to win. There it is right there. 3 9s fine gold, quarter grain bar. Nobody can find it. Nobody can find it. It'll be back again next week. Got to keep looking. We have got to keep looking. Somebody will get it eventually. Somebody will get it eventually. All right. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you jumping in on an off night late in a last-minute decision. So I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic week. Hopefully I will get a bunch done at the house this week. So thank you guys for popping in. I appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. Good night, everybody, and take care.